Hey everybody, it's Renee. Today we're going to talk about James chapter 4, verse 16. It says, "As it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil." Here James delivers a rebuke to those who presume to plan their lives without dependence on God, using the words arrogant, boastful, and evil. This should stop us in our tracks as we face the unpredictability of daily work choices and decision making. James emphasizes that assuming control over our futures without acknowledging God's sovereignty is a form of arrogance that stems from pride and self-sufficiency. He warns us also against an attitude that assumes we are in complete control of our futures. This boasting or carrying on with a head held high reflects a self-reliant mindset that can lead us to overlook God's desire to guide us. The Greek term he uses here means arrogantly, haughty, or boasting, and implies a sense of superiority that can hinder our ability to seek God's input and to pivot our plans as needed. Our arrogance actually blinds us, but by including the Lord in our planning and remaining open to his adjustments, we are aligning ourselves with his greater purpose. This not only fosters a closer relationship with God, but also equips us to handle the unpredictability of life with confidence and resilience. Boasting about one's achievements is common in any area, yet we should view it with skepticism as we know that we are prone to exaggeration. The idea that we can control outcomes is a dangerous illusion. It's illustrated in the parable of the rich fool in Luke 12:16-21. This man boasted about his wealth and future enjoyment, only to be confronted with the stark reality that his life could end at any moment. Jesus is warning to him, "This night your soul is required of you." It's a sobering reminder that life is unpredictable. We are not promised tomorrow. And then David says in the Psalms, "O Lord, make me know my end and what is the measure of my days. Let me know how fleeting I am. Behold, you have made my days a few handbreadths, and my lifetime is as nothing before you. Surely all mankind stands as a mere breath." And then in Proverbs 27 echoes the same sentiment, advising against boasting about the future. "Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring." And Jeremiah 29:23 provides another significant attitude adjustment. "Let not the wise man boast in his wisdom. Let not the mighty man boast in his might. Let not the rich man boast in his riches. But let him who boasts boast in this, that he understands and knows me, that I am the Lord who practices steadfast love, justice, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, declares the Lord." All these prophets caution us that the wise, mighty, and rich should not take pride in their own attributes or possessions. Rather, true boasting should come from knowing and understanding God. This perspective shifts our focus from self-aggrandizement, or the act of promoting oneself as being powerful, important, or grand, often through exaggeration or self-promotion, seeking to enhance one's own reputation or status, sometimes at the expense of others, and leads us to a humble recognition of our dependence on the Creator. Avoid a haughty attitude, one that brazenly makes claims without consulting the Lord. When we approach our work and relationships with an inflated sense of self, we risk damaging our testimonies and reputations. The potential for destruction, disaster, and harm looms large when we attempt to navigate life without God's guidance. Our plans should be aligned with God's will. Instead of boasting about our successes or making assumptions about the future, we should approach every decision with prayer and a willingness to seek God's direction. This not only protects us from the pitfalls of arrogance, but also fosters a spirit of collaboration and trust among colleagues and other builders of the kingdom. So how can boasting about our achievements or plans negatively affect our relationships with others and our relationship with God? Think about this today. See you later.